guys, today we're going to be going over the brand new Optimum Boom Boom. This is their 6-inch model, newly released, and it's a weedless version. They have two versions, the weedless version and the rigged version. Weedless version will come in a 2-pack. Well, it's already released now. 2-pack for $9.99, and the rigged version, which will come one per pack, will be $10.99. Now these three colors I have right here, I'm pretty sure this one's the Ghost Minnow, the Bone, and the Chartreuse Blue back. And so far, I just recently got these ones, and I'm already pretty impressed. Jake did an awesome job, and I also want to thank him for sending me some to try out. He did a kick-ass job on the design of these baits. As you guys can tell, it's got a very nice textured body, and it's got a very it's a slim body, but the bait is pretty wide, has a big wide profile on it, and that is designed, Fred designed that, or helped with Jake designing it, or recommended it for skipping under docks. And also, it keeps the weight of this bait down. This bait, I've just weighted up for the 6-inch version, which is the only version they offer right now. This is 1.4 ounces, so it's a pretty light bait for a 6-inch soft plastic open poured lure. Now of course that's going to change, that's unrigged, so when you have a rigged it's probably going to be closer to 2 ounces depending on what type of weight you have on this lure, what type of weighted hook you have on here. And the design and the texture of this lure is crazy. Some of the cool design features that I've noticed is the texture for the fins, and that really helps catch the light and helps catch the glitter inside the soft plastic and really helps it sparkle. I might be able to tell a little better on this one. The tail on this is another thing that I was really intrigued about, is it's a pretty thick tail, so it's not something that will get ripped off easily. And it's got these nice fins. And these fins right here are really nice. They help retain the hook in the hook slot and help keep it from moving outside and making the lower track incorrect. And it has this nice deep hook slot pocket for the hook. And another feature I noticed on the store, I'll see if I can get it to zoom in or focus. Okay. Right here, that's where your keeper goes, and it gives you a nice spot to put your keeper in, so you're not really guessing which part of the nose that you're trying to get that keeper in, because if you mess up, you get the hook in there not straight, and this thing will track incorrect. So you got that nice, gives you that nice spot, that nice flat spot right there that you get the keeper in. I got the keeper on the lure like the first try. And then another cool feature about this lure, if you watch some of the swim videos that I noticed when I was swimming it, it's got that nice paddle, but it also has a nice head quiver, and that's something you don't really see in a lot of open port swim baits. A lot of them are pretty similar, and this is something that's very new. And the head quiver isn't something that's new, but it's something a lot of lures don't really have. So it's just something the fish haven't seen, and I've used swim baits before that have that head quiver, not something this size, and they outperform the regular lures that just have that single paddle action. So really excited about throwing this lure. Haven't had a chance to throw it. As you guys can tell, I have one rigged up over here, and I wanted to go into just to discuss what hook you should be throwing with this lure. And I was told many times by Jake and heard from Fred that you need to throw this thing on an 8/0 weighted swimbait hook. Now of course I wanted to try it on a 10/0, and I learned why they recommended 8/0 size hook. This is a 10/0 owner beast unweighted, and the first few times I threw this thing, it swam alright, but then what happened is, as you can see, this large gap underneath the body of the lure, and how it has that large gap, that hook will tend to get pushed out when it hits the surface. and it'll get pushed out past this fin and get caught right up there, and it'll cause that lure to track incorrectly. So an 8/0 size hook will fit against that body of that lure very flush. And the only reason why they get away with a smaller hook on this big size lure is because of that hook slot. Most lures are solid, solid bodied weedless ones. A lot of the open pore ones, they don't have that hook slot, so you have to adjust by having a larger size hook like this. And they'll normally have a larger fatter profile on this lure to help it to where it won't track incorrectly. But because this lure is designed slender and designed around an 8/0 size hook, anything larger than that will make the lure track incorrectly. So I recommend, and Optimum Baits recommends an 8/0 size weighted swim bait hook. I have some coming in the mail, and once I get that on, and then it'll be smooth sailing. This thing will be awesome, and I'll be pretty excited to get this thing on the water. So Optimum Boom Boom 6-inch, 1.4 ounces. I think they come in around 20 colors. And I'll just show you guys close up with just this color right here. I think the Ghost Minnow is probably the coolest color. You can mimic a lot of things like the baby bass and a lot of other color bait fish. This is their white bone. I don't know if they call it the bone, but and it's another very good color. And then this color right here, I can see this color doing very good for the pike and muskie. This is their chartreuse blueback. And very cool color. I don't know if I'll be throwing this one as much. I'll probably still throw it, but I know this will do really good for the muskie guys and the pike guys up north, so this will be a pretty good seller. And the eyes on these things are really nice in there. I don't know if they're put in there before the molded or if they're super glued in there or what type of glue they have in there, but they're in there pretty good, so don't have to worry about those coming out. Just another quick overview. A quick look. You got that nice hook slot, a nice spot right there for your keeper to go in. Let's see if I can get it in view. Nice keeper spot. And yep, guys, that's the new Optimum 6-inch Boom Boom weedless version. The rig version I don't think is out yet. Should be out, I think, maybe end of September, October. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to ask Jake and them and at Optimum Baits and see when they have it released, but it should be coming up pretty soon. The weedless version is available on some of their online retailers, and I think some of the stores are just now getting them. So make sure you check them out. Pick up a pack, because you're getting 2 of these lures for $9.99, so it's a really good deal, a really great product. And for someone starting out wants to get in a nice soft plastic swim bait that's the large size, the Optimum swim baits are a great choice, and they have plenty of patterns. I think they have close to 20 patterns, so you're going to be able to cover every bases no matter where you're at. These are just 3 patterns that I was sent, and happens to be, these patterns are really good, but I know they have some rainbow trout patterns, some shad patterns, the Ghost Minnow pattern like this one. I already checked on some of the online retailers that already sold out, so that's another really good pattern. I really like the white pattern. That's probably what I'll be throwing. So check them out, guys, and if you want, pick up a pack. They're awesome baits. I'll try to do some more in-depth. I want to do some swim videos of these, but I don't want to do them with the 10/0 hook because they just, they don't swim right. But that's, I wasn't following the recommended hook that I'm supposed to be throwing in it. Once I get the 8/0 hook, it's going to swim fine. I know it is. Jake designed an awesome lure, and they recommend an 8/0 hook for a reason. So Optimum swim baits, $9.99 for a 2-pack. Make sure you get an 8/0 weighted hook. And yep, guys, thanks for checking them out.